Hey, so I've seen some of you tell me that you actually have heartburn as soon as you wake up in the morning and drink some liquid. So like I said, there's times that that lower esophageal sphincter is supposed to be open basically 2 times. When you eat or drink or when you burp, that's it. But most of you have it left open. So kind of interesting, I'm talking about a lining of a tissue here now. And some of the supplements that I use might definitely reflect that. So again, I'm going to be working with some individuals to get their stomach acid levels down. So make them more acidic, basically. And I do that through supplementation. So, let me find the right one here. Spectrazyme Medigest is one of my favorite ones to do this. So I give this with people when they eat proteins in particular. So typically they eat it 3 times a day. Some of you that have heartburn, I actually give it to you every time you get heartburn. So if you're having that individual that's having heartburn, in between meals too, I sometimes give stomach acid in that respect. And I would say about 80% of the people that I see have a ton of success with just taking stomach acid. But some of you are going to take stomach acid and it's going to drive you absolutely insane. And why that is because the layers of your intestine there and the layers of the esophagus are actually raw. They're inflamed and they're damaged. So interestingly, sometimes we can't give acid in a high degree. We got to stop and pump the brakes a little bit and give a little bit of that membrane support. So what I use for membrane support is a product called Heartburn Essentials from Pure Encapsulations. Hypoallergenic, doesn't have any gluten, corn, soy, anything that's bad in there, doesn't really have it in there. So this has a mixture of different ingredients that are known to soothe membranes, so like licorice root, like marshmallow root, like aloe vera gel, all these different compounds in there that actually soothe membranes. So a lot of people find this is super effective. So some individuals, I actually dose this quite high, sometimes 12 to 15 tablets a day, split out over 4 to 5 different sessions, depending on the level of heartburn. I've had one lady in particular who I've actually given half of this bottle to in 3 days. She was that bad. So at the end of the day, there's sometimes you have to get really aggressive to stop that symptom, and not always. So Heartburn Essential is one of my favorite ones for that. But again, coming back to solving the below problem, so typically I'll look at solving that below problem. So again, it's diet, it's get those foods out that are not supposed to be there, and start solving some of these issues that are down below. So if I ran the organic acids test, I'm going to have foolproof evidence that there's definitely something going on there. But if we don't run that test, we need to use a little bit of antidotal stuff and rely mostly on you to report back your symptoms on me. So first thing I'm going to start doing with you is try to get rid of the yeast. How do I do that? These 2 guys are my favorite bad boys in the arsenal. So Candibactin AR and Candibactin BR. So you might have heard of this one. It's called berberine root. Amazing for having help soothing that yeast overgrowth and bacterial overgrowth in the stomach. Berberine root stabilizes blood sugar as well, so it does help control some cravings. I really like this one. And Candibactin AR is a mixture of like cloves and ginger and garlic and thyme and all these things that are, we call them aromatic oils. So this basically, I call this like my basically essential oil bomb. So basically we swallow this away from food and it literally goes in there and starts working on some of those things that are in the intestine that aren't supposed to be there. So most people find this one is actually like I call this the big brother. This one's much more, the BR is much more easy on the gut, I'd say. This one's much more aggressive. So some people like aggressive, some people don't. So I have an option to flip-flop. Some of you need both. I won't even lie to you. Some of you need both. It's that overrun. So it's kind of interesting to see that how you use it, right? So those are not the 2 options that I have. Those are 2 of many. But at the end of the day, like I said, there's so many different things I can use to kind of solve that underlying gut issue. And sometimes we need to use them, and other times we can use lifestyle. So I think putting the both together makes a lot of people have success. So that's 2 of the things that I use right there. I'm going to talk about some of the deficiencies caused by some of these issues with taking the medications in 1 second. So next video is that, so stay tuned.